Hello everyone, welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we got an interesting one. We got a 2022 Chevy Equinox LT all-wheel drive in this beautiful blue color. This is an amazing compact SUV with plenty of features, loads of things. Let's check it out. Now that we're inside of this Chevy Equinox, let's check it out, get started. Mileage on this thing is 34,000 miles. You can access things within your instrumental panel right over here on the right hand side. You can access things like your trip, you can set mileages, tracking that, as well as your fuel information, oil percentage, tire pressure, things like that, maintenance, things within that you would want to know more information about, and of course your info and options within that. Going back to your digital miles per hour, you of course have your fuel mileage, speed, compass, things like that. Next to that stuff is your hands-free calling and voice commands with connecting your phone, which is super easy to do, and I'll get into detail in a little bit. Over here is your cruise control settings, pre-collision alerts, so you do have those front sensors. It'll pop up over here on the dash to let you know when you're near an object to make sure you and others stay safe while driving. You have your lane keep that you can turn on and off as you would like. Those are safety warnings. Behind the steering wheel on the side you have your audio volume, and then over here you have your tune that you can control from behind. Let's check out your touchscreen display. Super simple to navigate and understand. Here's your home menu, which has your music, phone connection, your presets up top. Scrolling over to your apps and menu, you have your audio, which is your radio, AM and FM radio, as well as of course you have your phone connection with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. OnStar Services is a profile within the vehicle, Wi-Fi, and of course your settings. Accessing your settings, you have your things with your system, apps, and vehicle. You can see your maintenance, lighting, things like that, and then your system would be your phone, things like that. To connect a phone, you can do it right here in the system, or right down below here, or you even have a manual button right over here. Let's access this by adding a phone, clicking connect. Super simple to see that you have no phones connected right now. Add a phone, it will pop up as My Chevrolet in your Bluetooth settings. Super simple, easy to do. You can also have help. This would be a little bit more in detail to connect. Hitting cancel, because we're not going to do that right now. And we can access your backup camera by putting this thing in reverse. Nice clear backup camera, and you can turn on and off those backup lines for when you are in reverse. You do have a sonar that will pop up on the screen when you get near an object and close to an object in the back or front. Putting it back into park, that's pretty much everything for up on the screen. Let's access your auto on and off for that idle, as well as your hazard lights. Underneath that is your climate controls. You got heated seats for both the driver and passenger, dual temperature to have a different temperature from the driver to the passenger, and it pops up on the screen to help you navigate that. That's pretty much all. You have your engine start stop button right over here. Let's check out your key fob. Your key fob here has lock and unlock, remote start, automatic lift key to go ahead and easily open up that trunk space. And then of course you got keyless entry, so you can enter and exit the vehicle nice and simple from all of the doors. Putting that back down in the little cubby it has here, you've got your gear shifts, parking brake, cup holders, charging ports up here, as well as your all-wheel drive and parking sensors on and off. Checking out your center console, plenty of space and storage, as well as a little light for when it is dark out and you want to see what's in there. Shutting that, you got comfortable seating inside of this Equinox. Got a light and dark gray cloth material, orange stitching all around. You have black accents all around, and then of course this driver's seat is automatic, but I'll show you that in a second. Checking out over here your interior and exterior lighting settings. You can have it on auto or on, as well as of course you have your window controls, child lock, mirror controls, and door locks. Let's unlock this Chevy and check out the back seats and trunk space. You of course have a sunglass holder up top here, as well as your lighting settings. Your automatic seat controls are right over here. Nice Equinox feature in this car to give it a little bit of a touch. Let's check out the back seats. got a nice amount of leg room and space. You have back seats here that have adjustable vents and some charging ports, charge up those devices, as well as up front. Got a pocket in the passenger seat, more pockets in the door panel there, as well as a middle seat here that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders. Put that back up and you can sit 3 people back here. Popping the trunk is super simple. Right under the Chevy logo, you press the button and it'll automatically open up for you. Plenty of space back here, and then if that's not enough, fold down the second row seats. Nice and simple, one press of a lever. Underneath this divider, you have a spare tire and some tools in case of any emergency, and some extra storage in case of needing some more. You also have a charging port on the right hand side over here, but I think that's pretty much the gist for this Equinox. This is a great family vehicle, compact SUV, plenty of features and things that you would need. The tailgate is easy as opening it. One press of a button, shuts automatically for you. And I think that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985. You can always stop in for a visit. We're located here in Ephrata, Pennsylvania, and I will see you next time. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.